Hi everybody, so I asked a few people to ask us some questions that they wanted to know about us living in Korea. So we're just gonna jump right in and start answering some.
Yeah, me to read?
Yeah.
All right. What's the best thing you've eaten?
I think this was one of the first times I was here. The duck place that we went to, it's kind of close to us by the lake. I've never had duck before and it was really good.
Kind of want to say the same thing. I can't think of anything else that we have. I don't know, the other Korean barbecue, like just in general, is pretty good.
Yeah, we don't really like eating meat that often, so, but if it's seasoned really good, then we're obviously gonna like it.
Yeah, I'd say I'd go with like the Korean
And I don't really like
barbecue.
weird seafoody things, and they do have a lot of seafood here, so I'm not down.
The next one is, what's the weirdest thing you've eaten?
Also probably the duck. That's like as adventurous as I get. I don't like eating seafood stuff, so I'm not gonna eat like shark or eel or anything like that. It's not happening.
As far as here is concerned, it's probably been the duck. I think that's the only weird thing we've eaten here. But in like life, I've eaten, was it alligator or crocodile or something? And that was really weird and not.
That was in the States though.
Yeah, that was kind of messed up. Probably shouldn't have eaten that.
Next one.
Is Korean McDonald's better?
Yes. It tastes good and it looks like the picture.
Yeah, exactly.
Is the food affordable? Pretty much. It's like pretty similar. Some of the stuff that's imported is really expensive. Like we've paid like close to $3 or $4 for an avocado, which is kind of crazy. And then a package of grapes is like $5.
No, there was one for like $10. That was crazy.
And
or
then
like $9.
we've seen strawberries for like $8. So stuff gets up there when it's like not in season or imported. It's hard to find certain things here, but generally their stuff's pretty cheap. It's not too bad.
What has been the hardest adjustment from Denver to there?
Probably the language barrier and just not being able to see everybody as much as I used. Obviously, we can't just like pick up and go see our family.
Yeah, I think that's a huge one. One thing I thought of was like, you can't just go to Walmart for something. Like, there's nothing like that here. So.
They have stores like that. It's just for us, it's a lot harder
to find them, I guess.
To find grocery stores like that or supermarkets, and then to get there, we have to take like the taxis a lot because we don't have a driver's license here or a car.
Yeah. All right. What is your favorite thing about living in Korea?
My favorite thing here is that it's generally really clean and I feel really safe here. They recycle like everything, so they pick up everything. There's people in our apartment, like the older little people, and they just clean all day, like the steps and like our sidewalks and stuff. So everything's just really nicely taken care of, and you can tell like on the streets and stuff. So. And then the safety thing is they have a really low crime rate here, and you just feel safe when you're walking around. No one really bothers you or anything, so.
Yeah, I think everyone's really nice, and I don't know, that's probably one of my favorite things, and it's really safe, so I agree with that. All right, how is interacting with Koreans? Are they accepting of outsiders?
Pretty much. A lot of the older people in our neighborhood that we've like ran into, Koreans, they try to like talk to the baby and they're really nice and they try to talk to us, and if we don't know Korean, they're just like, oh, okay, like that's fine.
Yeah, then there's that thing where we're watching a video and they said that like Koreans don't really interact with each other, but they'll interact with outsiders more often, so I don't know, pretty accepting.
Yeah, like we're really like, we smile at each other in the States, or like we're like, hi, have a good day, like to just strangers, and they don't really do that here. But it's nice that they'll try to like interact with us because they're like, oh, you're foreign, like let me be nice to you. Next question.
All right. Communicating with people, is it hard? And then, do you need to learn Korean? Oh, should we do it separately?
Yeah. So communicating with people, is it hard?
Sometimes.
Sometimes it is a lot because there are a lot of people that don't speak Korean, so you can't just, or English, so you can't just assume and just keep talking to them in English. So we have like our little apps to translate, or I'll try to write something beforehand in Korean to show them to get us places. The next one was, do you need to learn Korean? I don't think necessarily you do, but this time
that like don't even speak it whatsoever.
Yeah,
but
his dad doesn't speak Korean, and he's been here for like a few years.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to learn this time. I found some videos. I'm gonna try to learn, just so I have someone here to practice too, and then do local speak English. A lot of the younger people do, and children, and like college age kids, because they do speak or teach English here as a language option, because it's a universal like business language. So we get by. When we go out to like the bar area downtown, a lot of those people speak English.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, what is the cost of living here?
So I looked this up earlier because I didn't really know, because we're living with my father-in-law, Robert's dad. He gets this like a certain amount, allotted amount to pay for the apartment. So I think our apartment's around $3,000 or so. But for a lot of teachers I looked up, they make about $2,000 a month. So I've seen online, like on some groups that I'm on, people saying that their apartment's around $500 to $600 a month. So it's like a little easier, but in the terms of them,
I feel like it's pretty affordable, especially if you have a good job. So
yeah, so it's not horrible. And then sometimes with teaching jobs, they'll give you an allotted amount for apartments and stuff like that
they'll
too.
Pay for it too. So
yeah,
depends.
What's the biggest downfall of living in Korea?
I don't know.
We haven't really found any really negative reasons. We like it here. That's why we came back.
Yeah. I think it's just the language barrier is pretty hard, but I don't know.
And just being far away from everybody, that's probably like our biggest struggle.
Yeah.
But we're working on the language thing, so it's not too bad.
Yeah.
I think maybe getting everywhere, that kind of bugs me. It's not really like a downfall, but it's irritating.
Yeah.
Trying to take the taxi everywhere. I realized how expensive it was the last couple of weeks for me to just go downtown and then come back, and it adds up.
They're like cheap in a sense, but like if you kind of get caught up by like you end up using it over and over again. So, I don't know.
So that was all our questions. Thank you guys for asking. I'll probably do another one of these in a couple weeks or so. I want to do some sit down videos too, but thank you guys.
Thank
At our apartments, but some of them are too big for us. Get around Huh?
Dude, I can't teach you by yourself.
Here we go. Ready?
That was.
Who needs to go on the slide? Oh. I got stuck too. Your leaves? Look at your tunnel. That's a leaf.
Someone tied this.
Come on, go down the slide. On your tummy, on your tummy. Whee!